Okay, everybody, I'm going to jump right into this training video. And during this video, we're going to attempt to set up a complete campaign, and we're going to utilize events. We're going to use a um, 22 social app, and we're going to use a GVO autoresponder. Now, you do not have to use a 22 social app or a autoresponder in order to set up the events, but I'm going to do this in a complete sequence and show you how to do it. Now, I'm going to provide for you information. For instance, I'm going to give you a link to GVO if you want it, where you can get an autoresponder for $10 per month, but you can test it out for 7 days for just $1. I'm also going to give you the link where you can get and install a 22 social app. The 22 social apps are $22 per month. However, you can test it out for just $2, and I believe you get 30 days to test it. So at the end of 7 days, if you don't want the GVO autoresponder, just cancel. If you don't want to use the 22 social app, just cancel. But if you want to use this campaign that we're doing right now, this will give you a chance to at least use them for the campaign that we're going to be doing leading up to the 22nd, as we are pushing to uh, help everybody as best we can to get their 6 people into the SolarBase system. Now, this is not a substitute for contacting people one-on-one. This is just a method that you may want to use. Now, I'm going to create this campaign for Yvette. Uh, this is her wall. Now, her timeline, if I click here, you can see her timeline. But I'm not going to create the events from her um, profile account, which is where her timeline was or where her wall is. Instead, I'm going to create it from a page that we've already set up. I've set up two. One is creative tax, and then one is you need a home-based business. And we'll show you how to set up pages on Monday. Right now, I want to jump into this training. Now, this is a page that I set up for Yvette for some time ago, and this is really to market her tax practice. However, we're going to set the event up from this location. So if you notice, you can set the events right here where you normally would um, post comments or upload pictures, but in this case, we're going to do the event. And if you don't do the event from here, you're not going to be able to do some of the features that I'm about to show you. So here we're going to go to the event. So we're going to give a name for this event, and right now we're just going to call it um, Monday night. Retire quickly webinar. Details. Now, whatever you put here is actually going to show up in your event, and so you can always edit this at any time. But what I'm going to put, so what I'm going to put, and I'll probably edit this later, for right now, I'm just going to put learn the 5 mega trends that are creating an economic, and I'm going to put caps on here, tsunami in the network marketing industry. Okay. Now here it says creative tax. I don't want to put that. I want to put online webinar. There are no tickets, so I'm going to leave that blank. The webinar is going to be on the 22nd. The time is going to be 6:30 p.m. Category, in this case, I'm going to use interest, and I'm going to put conference. Now, I want to show you something. You notice where it says targeting. Now, this is when we do the ad campaign. I'm not going to show the ad campaign now, but Yvette can actually target the 1,947 people who liked her page. But we're not going to do that now. Okay? So we're going to create the app. I mean the webinar. Now, when people come, they're going to see this information. It says Monday, online webinar. Click here, and I want to change that, so I'm going to click Edit. Well, I'm going to come back to this. Next thing, I want to put a header here. Now, I've designed some headers for this event. You're more than welcome to use them. Okay? And I will give them to you during tomorrow's um, presentation. It will be, you have to come to the webinar in order to get that information. And I think I'm going to use this one. Okay. Now, I have this one set up. In fact, I think I'm going to change it. Because I'm going to use that one for a different I will let it stay. It can always be changed at a later date. Now, you don't have to do what I'm about to do now. I'm going to create two separate pages because I want to do something a little different with the 22 social app, but it's not mandatory. So I'm going to go to here to You Need a Home-Based Business, and I'm going to put pretty much the same cover. And I may change that a little later on as well. And I'm going to add a picture here for an avatar. Let me see if I can remember where I put these. And I may change that later on as well. Okay, now that I have those two pages created and I have an event created, we're now going to go to utilize a 22 social app. Now this is my 22 social app page, and I'm going to create two pages. Now you can do this with just one, but I created this for me already, and one of them I call the Rising Economic Tsunami. This one is directly linked to the webinar page, and as you see, I have a video. Okay, you can go watch this video either on YouTube or you can watch it in the I had a brain drain here. Okay, in our Social Commerce LA site. And I have a little statement here, and then I have a button to click to register. Okay. When they click that button, they're going to then go to here, which is going to say congratulations for registering. And this one I link to my home page, and congratulations, you're registered.
Oh, here you go, more.
Okay, so I'll show you how I'm going to use these in a minute. So now I'm going to create these pages for Yvette. Now we have a shared account with 22 Social, so bear with me. I clicked the wrong button. Sorry, install another app. Now this first app I'm going to install. Now these are all the pages that I've created, but one of these pages is okay. I forgot to give myself admin access to the page that I wanted to use. To save time, I'm just going to do the one for her creative tax page. And the process is the same. I'm going to pause the video and create the other page for her, but the process is the same. So I created the page for her. Then I'm going to pick the layout. And for this particular page, I'm going to pick the basic layout. On the main page, I'm picking the first layout, which is here. But for her home page is here. So now, after you pick the layout, you go to Content. And on this one, I'm going to create what is called a light gate. And the reason I'm creating the light gate because I want people to like her page and I want them to click notifications. So when I turn this on, it's going to complete the registration process, they're going to have to come to that page. So I want to pause for a minute. Unfortunately, I can't find my pause button. So you're just going to have to bear with me as I do what I'm about to do. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to have to log out. And this is only because I forgot to cut and paste some information that I need. I'm going to get this information. Now, I probably will put a video in here later on, but this is for her. It's called a light gate. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to get more page likes. And I meant to copy and paste this earlier so you wouldn't have to have me go through this step. Okay. And what happens is if a person hasn't already liked her page, this page is going to come up. Now, this feature after November 1st, Facebook is going to get rid of. But until November 1st, we still can use what is called a light gate. So when they click to register, when they go through the registration process, they're going to click a link to register. They're going to come to this page first. If they've liked the page, it's automatically going to take them to the page I'm getting ready to do now. If they haven't liked the page, then this is going to come up. It says, congratulations, just one more thing to complete your registration. To complete your registration, just, and that's supposed to be click above. Let me edit that. And that must mean I must have made a mistake. And I'll have to make sure I change it on mine. I thought I had checked that. And whenever you click preview, you got to also hit the save button. To complete your registration, just click above and you will just look above. That's supposed to be just look above. I'm sorry, I made a mistake again. When you're doing it live, folks, you get to see all the errors and mistakes that goes into creating a page or something like that. I can edit it out, but I'm not. Okay, then I'll have to hit save. To complete your registration, just look above and you will see a like button. Just click the like button and you will see a drop down menu, get notifications. Simply click and your registration will be complete. And this is the like button. And if you go there, you see where it says notifications. Just so you know, when a person likes your business page, they're linked to your page, but they don't automatically receive your posts and things. But when they click get notifications, then they will see the things that you post. And I could have put a little video here, but I'm not going to as of yet. So I just set up what is called the light gate. Now that I've set up the light gate, oops, I'm going to have to install that app again. Okay, it must have installed but I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is. Okay, now I'm going to click content again, and I'm going to type, have to click header text. Now put congratulations, your registration is complete. Then I'm going to take some text that I've already written out, and go to here. Now you can put anything in here you want. Okay, now here I'm going to put a video. I'm going to use this one. Now you can put anything in there you want. I'm just using this one. I'm probably going to change it soon, but for right now I'm going to use a YouTube video. I placed it here, preview, and then the button on here, I'm going to change that button to, and I'm going to create a link to the webinar that's going to be able to be reached at this. Haven't done it yet, but I will be. Okay, so once I set that up, so this is where it will be saying they completed the registration process, because there's going to be another step before this, and I am going to stop the video.